Today's a special editions. I would like to let all of you know what are the changes and what can you expect as an e-commerce entrepreneur in 2022. If you already start your online store, you should attend this lesson. Today's lesson, we will split into two parts. Part 1, I will touch on what are the e-commerce trends in 2022. Second part, I will highlight to you if you want to tackle your e-commerce business in the new year, what are the key elements you should take notes. So we shall begin. There are major trends that shaping the e-commerce landscape in 2022. However, in today's sharing, I would highlight to you the top 3 trends. Yeah, why they are drastically changing of e-commerce landscape because of the COVID-19. It is still here and it is ongoing. That's why a lot of consumer behavior has changed from the shopping offline to shop online now. More and more consumer, especially those younger age consumers in the age of between 20 to 40, they love to research the brand, research the products in online world, be in social media or in your online store or at your website before they make the purchase decisions. And most of the purchase decisions they make is also made online. That's why as a e-commerce retailer or e-commerce entrepreneur like us, we need to aware of this and facilitate our e-commerce business, ahead of consumer behavior. Okay, so now what is the first main changes of e-commerce? So coming to 2022, first very important changes is, if you're here, please take a pen and paper to write down important points. Okay, first point is shoppers has started to love to shop on social media, especially Facebook and Instagram. I repeat, shoppers love to shop online, especially on Facebook and Instagram now. Okay, so if you have brands or you have a store on e-commerce, please find out where your shoppers, where your potential consumer love to hang out. If they love to hang out in Facebook, please open a page in Facebook to attract them. If your consumer love to hang out in IG, Instagram, please open an account on Instagram to attract them. When they're shopping on social media, we call social commerce. So social commerce will become more and more popular and now are driven by influencer marketing. So be a big brands or small brand like us, okay, we always hire influencers to create friendly content that doesn't look like an advertisement, because no one love to read or to watch advertisements. However, those contents that written by influencers are user generating content. They are user friendly. They doesn't look like an ad. That's why it already attract a lot of potential buyer love user generated content. User generated content can be customer feedback, can be influencer after use feedback. This user generated content has proven to be more effective in brand advertising. Okay, so take note of that. And the second trend is right. You must have omni-channel. What is this? This is a multi-channel approach to your sales that focus on providing seamless customer experience. So I take an example. For example, now you have a boutique, fashion boutique. So there is a walk-in customer who love to try on the size of a dress. After they try the size of the dress at your boutique, they may not buy immediately. Okay, they will go back and think, or they will go back to do research about your brand on your website, on your social media. Then when they decide to buy, they don't necessarily need to travel down to your boutique again. They can buy from your online store if you have one. That's why now you must have multi-channel for your potential customer to reach your brand, reach your store. You can have an e-store on Shopee, on Amazon, and then you have a social media account to collect all the testimonial, to showcase your new collections. Okay, you give more than one single way for your potential customer to reach you, to do research, to ask you questions and make a buying decision. Third one is the e-commerce marketplace. I always encourage my students to start off e-commerce business with any e-commerce marketplace, namely Amazon, eBay, Shopee, Lazada. It doesn't really matter. But if you are already an e-commerce entrepreneur who has her own website, own online store, you may consider open one e-commerce store at any marketplace of your choice. Why? Easy. Because first, you need to have a multi-channel for your potential customer to reach you. Second, when you have more than one e-store, what does this mean? This means it will increase your source of income. So your source of income not only come from your e-store, your website, but also your e-store on your marketplace. Now we move on to the second part of today's sections. If you have not started your e-commerce online and you wish to do so in year 2022, they are a shortcut way for you to do it. So today, I love to share with you what are the shortcut way. There are 4 points you need to take note. First is you need to make sure whatever that you are selling has a demand in the market. How do you make sure? Well, you need to do the research on your competitors, research on the current market. What is the demand of current market that no one has provided yet? So if you find a gap, you can provide that solution. That can be your service, that can be your product. So don't be lazy. Please do your research. Okay. And now I give you a trick, a shortcut way. The shortcut way is you can go for sub niche. What does this mean? So for example, after the research, you find that floor mat has the demand in your market. Then don't sell floor mat. We go 2 levels down. You can sell water absorbing floor mat, right? All of us know there are all kinds of floor mats at the market, but you go 2 levels deeper into the funnel so that the customer that you attract to are targeted customer who already interested in water absorbing floor mat. They just need to compare the quality, compare the price, or maybe compare the brands. So it gets easier when you go 2 levels down into the market. Okay, remember that. And then the second point that I would like to highlight is to, after you determine the demand of the market, you need to determine the profit margin. For e-commerce, it is good for you if you can have profit margin approximately 40%. Why 40%? Because if you have a larger profit margin, it means it allows you to cushion any hidden costs and you are allowed to play with more marketing campaign. We all know that all the incoming payments minus all the costs will be your profit margins. So you can either decrease your cost or increase your selling price. Okay, so this is the formula that I would like to share with you. Then, after you determine that profit margin, the third point you need to take note is you must have a unique selling point for your products. What is unique selling point? Take an example. The example just now, floor mat. Everyone is selling floor mat. So you ask yourself, why your customer buy floor mat from you and not your competitor next door? Why? There must be a unique selling point that your product attract this group of customer that no one has in the market. So in any product that you are selling, please think of what is the unique selling point to attract the customer. If you have a unique selling point, you can even attract the existing competitors' customers. So after you think of the unique selling point, you need to showcase, to tell the world. How you showcase? You can showcase in your product benefit. You can showcase in your content in the description or on your social media accounts or on your e-store. You just need to highlight your unique selling point. Okay? So after you have the demand, you have calculated the profit, and then the third one is you have unique selling point. What is the last one? The last one is please spend a little budget to run your marketing campaign. So why, right? Because now you are open a store online. It doesn't like a physical store whereby people pass by, people can see your shop. Because your shop is online, nobody will discover if you do not shop to the world that, hey, come here, this is my new store. How are you going to do that, right? It's true, marketing campaign, but the marketing campaign doesn't need to be expensive. So at this very initial stage, your marketing campaign, the purpose is to create the awareness of your brand, of your product. That's why if can, you just put aside $5 or $10 a day to run marketing campaign. It can run on social media like Facebook, or you can utilize your marketplace free marketing tools. I believe there are free marketing tools for you to use in every marketplace, be it Amazon, eBay, Lazada. Shopee has a tons of free marketing tools for you to use if you choose to open e-store on Shopee. All right, that's my 4 points for you. Let me repeat: demand, profit, USP, and last one is marketing center. So I hope you learned something from here. And if you have any question, you can drop me a comment or drop me an PM. Okay, so I hope all of you have a wonderful 2022.